Jasmine.
And I'm Renee. Today we're going to be, it's kind of like a spin-off from our Coachella episode, and it's just basically like a quick kind of run through like pop culture, 2010s, it couples, things like that. So with Coachella, obviously it always comes, and I don't know about anyone else's For You page, but there has been a return of Jolena.
Jolena, the one everyone talks about.
On my For You page. So the question is, do you actually think that they were Endgame?
I did at time.
Yeah.
Obviously they're not, but I did before. I know I loved them.
Yeah.
I was rooting for them.
I think it's a very like controversial topic, because I think back when we were younger they did seem perfect, but I think when as you get older you kind of like notice why they weren't together.
Yeah, like they were on and off for years, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I just think it's one of them things, like, and like everyone's saying, right person, wrong time.
Yeah. But I think what comes with that as well, sometimes like it is right person, wrong time. But I think even then, when the time's right, sometimes it like the right version of you.
Yeah.
So maybe the younger selves, that version of them were right people but wrong time. But now I think they've completely grown as people.
Yeah.
And I do think that kind of the separation allowed them both to grow as individuals. Because I think a lot of the time they were kind of branded together.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was a Selena fan way before. I loved like Monte Carlo, Princess Diaries.
I still watch that now.
We love them. Like we're on Disney Plus. We still watch them now. Wizards of Waverly Place. That's a good one. The movie's a good one.
Yeah.
Obviously, I used to watch her in Barney. I'm obsessed with Barney the dinosaur. That's how I actually knew who she was.
Selena were in Barney?
Yeah, Barney the purple dinosaur.
Yeah.
Demi Lovato and Selena Gomez were in it together.
What? I'm gonna have to have a look at this. Why did I not know that?
I think as well, I'm a lot more of, I won't say a stalker, that's the wrong thing, but
you like read up on stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Like when you see something you like, I've got to like look into it all.
Yeah, and I really do look into it. Like if I see videos, I've seen a few this week where it's like Selena Gomez follows Justin on Twitter, and I think everything is so blown up when it comes to these two. And I think Coachella is obviously, I've seen a lot of videos where it's like them two, like people have edited them together with like a nice song, a romantic thing, and then everyone's like, who's here from Coachella? And I get it, because it was such a big thing at the time. But what I don't get is like the continued hate on either Justin, Hailey, or I don't get that. I don't think you should have to pick a side. They're both grown adults now. They're both happily married. Obviously, Justin and Hailey's got Jack. And I just think, I honestly think, you know these people that are like this, that, and do you actually think that Justin Bieber's going to look at that comment and think, oh my god, I need to leave my wife?
Yeah, I know.
Because Vicky341 has said that I won't bet with Selena. Like, that's what annoys me.
As if I didn't know that. Like, as if I didn't realise that she was on Barney.
I think she was.
Obsessed with that.
I loved Barney the Purple Dinosaur.
So off topic.
It is. And I think we just wanted to make this video because it's like trending at the minute, and I am really fascinated by it. I mean, I've kind of like bullied Jazz into this video. She's not. Jazz is just like.
I don't like read up on stuff like you do though. Like,
no.
I'm just like a scroller.
Yeah, and
I will watch stuff, but like.
I mean, I obviously knew we were filming this, and it even seems to be even more before your page now. But it's like I've watched podcasts of Hailey, I've watched podcasts of Selena, and I've done hours and hours on it. I'm just a saddo, really. But it's even like Brangelina and Jennifer and Brad. I think kind of, I won't say every era, but I'd say the most like famous couple is obviously always going to be Charles and Diana. That was huge.
Yeah.
But I think like, say when my mum were kind of like in her teens, things like that, it was probably Jennifer and Brad, and then obviously Angelina, and then it were like Team Jen or Team Angelina.
Yeah.
And then obviously for us it was Selena and Justin.
But I think like they're just like us, anyone though. Like you all have like that one person when you're younger,
and
then you just grow apart and two different people.
it must have been so hard for them as well because they were so young, and I do genuinely believe that they were in love.
I do.
They were genuine love, and you could see that, and I think that's why a lot of people like shipped them because it was, especially when like we were younger. I mean, I'd have probably been about 10, 11ish about that. You were probably about 12ish, 13. So it's kind of like you thought, oh my god, this is amazing. They're on the beach together. It's so cute, and like Justin punches paparazzi protecting Selena. I think it kind of gave you that like false hope, of like, oh, one day I'm gonna be in love like them. And, oh, I'm gonna be the Selena to his Justin.
It's just like that hope, isn't it? Like holding on to something that's
definitely. And I think that's why it was so big.
Yeah.
And I think at the time, obviously, Selena would have been so well with like TV, acting, things like that, and Justin were more. And then when she went into like the pop side of it, I mean, we got to talk about the songs because
I was literally just gonna say that. Like his songs
were about her.
All of them back then were about Selena.
Flatline, that were a really good one.
Yeah.
About Selena, and then there were one that really stood out to me. Lose You to Love Me.
Oh yes, that's Selena, isn't it?
And there's actually a documentary that I'd love to watch. I'll have to believe into watching that as well. And it kind of shows you a glimpse. I think it was filmed in 2022, but it also showed you a glimpse back then. And I think it took her 45 minutes to write the whole song. It's like quickest song she's ever learned. And the intro is so like powerful. Like that sounds weird. Like I actually sound like such a freak right now, like a proper YouTube freak. But I think every girl has been in that situation, and you can relate. Like the intro, it was so raw and powerful, and she really like put the heart on the line. And I think that's why the song like was as big as it was. But I think, I mean, the conspiracy theories run wild.
Yeah, I know.
Selena's not sleeping it. Like that is just not true.
I think it were even harder though, because they're like in public eye, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're huge.
Yeah.
And I think they've both got fan bases. I mean, you see it now, like 2-year-olds watching Justin Bieber. It's like introducing my 2-year-old.
Yeah.
They've both got fans. They've done really well. They've got the young audience, but they've also got their older audience.
Yeah. But like fans are still shipping.
Yeah.
Justin and Selena.
It's hard.
Like,
for me.
is it wrong?
Yeah. I think it returns every so often.
Yeah, I know.
If Selena does something, or if Justin's spotted somewhere, and then it just goes huge again.
I feel like there's always going to be like something getting said about
that brings
him.
it up. It's like when Justin obviously married Hailey, they were obviously like, oh, it's too. But I don't think anyone ever knows the full story, and I don't think we're going to.
No.
And I think like when like you see some fans commenting like, just like do a podcast. I mean, Hailey, Selena, Justin, and Benny. If you want to come on the podcast and
we'll love you
and air it out, you know, a big
at
group
the same time.
A big group.
We're all friends here.
Yeah. Like joking aside, for one, why should they have to? For two, what do they owe? I mean, Justin's gave his life.
Yeah.
And I love Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I do.
I think Selena's had such a like rubbish time with all hate and stuff, and it's kind of flipped since Coachella.
Yeah.
A lot of hate was on Hailey, and I think I think it's like misleading a lot of the things. Like you click on something and it's like Hailey says this about Selena. You watch it and you're like, she don't even mention Selena.
No.
Oh, it's like Rare versus Road. I've not used much Rare. I think I've had a blush from Rare and I really liked it, and obviously I've used skincare mainly from Road. But how many people do beauty when you get into industry? So many people. I mean, Lady Gaga's got one. Rihanna's got Fenty. Everyone goes in. When you've got an influence in and what you have, you make the most of it.
Yeah.
Kendall's obviously gone tequila way. Kylie Jenner's gone. It's just one of them things. But I think it's like a really interesting topic because I think there's a really big I can't say that word. Controversiality. Yeah. There's always sides, things like that.
And then like people are saying like, do you think they'd have still worked without fame? Like if they weren't famous, do you think they'd still be?
I think that's like a really hard one to discuss because if they weren't famous, would they have met? Justin were Canada, Selena were Texas.
Yeah, true.
It's you like I don't know if they'd have ever met. And it is hard.
On that, isn't it?
I mean, I think there was genuine love there, and I think they honestly loved each other, and I think like the paparazzi, like the industry itself, and I think there were a lot of people that kind of made it not work. But then again, the fans had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, like social media made it like 10 times worse, didn't it?
I mean, you had Selena fans that hated on Justin, and you had Justin. I mean, I think no matter who Justin Bieber would have ended up with in this world, he could have ended up with Jasmine, and Jasmine would have got it because
dream.
Everybody wants to be the one less lonely girl. Everybody
Yeah.
wanted to be Mrs. Bieber.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually used to like pretend to be Mrs. Bieber. I'd stand for the camera and he was like, "Let me tell you one time." And I'm like, "Tell me, baby, one time. Tell me, what do you want to tell me?" And then when he were like, "Baby, baby, baby," I pretend to be the bowling alley. I pretend to be girls in videos. And even when I used to,
music video.
yeah, and I used to get jealous, and I was like, "Why is she touching my man?" And I think that's like a healthy approach, though. And I think as long as you stay, like, there's some that are just rude, like there's some horrible people, and there's some who just take it too far.
Yeah, I think like people need to just like
Let
it
it
go
be.
because
Yeah.
they're not. Let's face it, is with Hailey now, and Hailey's we love you, Hailey.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and I think Hailey has brought him out with his shell, and I think
Yeah.
I don't think Selena dimmed him or anything like that, but I think they were both in a hard time, and I just personally I don't think it was meant to be.
He was going through like an hard time though, weren't he? And
Yeah.
I think Hailey's like really helped him with
Yeah,
that.
and I think it's no shade on Hailey, but I don't think Hailey was as big as Selena,
No.
and I think that kind of helped. Like, she's always obviously she's been big because of like her family, like,
Yeah.
and she's open about being a nepo baby, and that's a lot of hate that she'll get in there. But I don't think there's anything wrong with being a nepo baby.
No.
If you were born into a famous family, everyone that's like, "Oh,
Look at you.
yeah," everybody would love to. At some point, everybody would want to be famous, or someone wants that, or that's just the world. But I think they've probably both thrown digs at each other, Selena and Justin, in songs and things like that. And I think that's another thing that kind of reignited it, because it kind of fizzled out, and then they both come out with a song, and it were hard, and I can imagine it were hard for them. But I think maybe right person, wrong time were probably, for a little while it were probably true, but I think they're like completely different people now.
Yeah, they are. They're not same over.
Do you think that if they were single, like hypothetical world, if they were both ever single again, like both of them single, do you think they'd end up back together?
Part of me thinks yeah, part of me thinks no.
I think it's really hard to kind of. I'm just seeing now if I can find the song. Or The Heart Wants What It Wants. That by Selena Gomez.
Don't know if I've listened to that.
The Heart Wants What. I think that were about Justin. I think it was like the pop culture moment as well that was huge at the time.
I've listened to that one.
It's a really good song.
Sorry, Selena.
I love you like a love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. And I keep going repeat, beep, 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 beep. What else? Sorry, I think that Justin's. But I don't think Sorry was just to Selena. I think it was quite like a. I think he's done some things in his past life that he's not proud of. And I think that was just a. I mean, there's. Oh, what song were they did? I don't know who's that there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. They're saying that like in the video there's like Selena, I don't know. And then the ghost of you, they're saying that it's Selena that's dead. And I think,
I still have a go.
yeah. But apparently it's about his granddad that died. This is what I mean. I think people
Like jump into
Yeah.
it, don't they?
And
just like,
some of it is just so bad, like that Rain Disick is their child, and I just think some of the stuff you're coming out with. I mean, they must look like, and they must laugh. I would love to be able to fly on the wall with Justin and Hailey when they're reading like hate comments about them.
yeah.
I bet it is so funny. I can imagine him there with his 1 million-inch plasma screen TV in his bedroom, probably like smoking his cigar. Hayley with her patches on and her pimple patches and a glazing milk, and they're just scrolling through.
They're
Baby
literally
Jack
unbothered.
asleep, yeah. Baby Jack's gone to bed. Hayley's there with a cup of tea. I bet they have a right laugh. Because some of you are just so like, I don't know, you're just delusional.
They just like make stories of them though.
Yeah, I think it's so healthy. You can be a fan of all of them, and you know,
like we are now.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can equally have your opinions. I loved Selena and Justin together,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
love Selena and Benny together, and I love Hayley and Justin together. I mean, I think Benny Blanco is brilliant. I mean, the amount of songs that he has like written that you wouldn't like, moves like Jagger Maroon 5.
I know.
I let it pay. And if you are gonna get into watching like the heavy podcast ones, the ones that he's done, and he's like showing his like songs that he's done from start to finish. I mean, he's done Selena's and Justin's breakup songs against each other. He has done some amazing songs, and he's just so. I think he's one of the most down to earth celebrities. He's just normal.
Yeah.
I mean, he acts crazy, and I mean, people starting on him now, and I think, what do you want?
Him
Seriously.
and Selena are happy. Justin and
Yeah.
Hayley are happy. Like,
Leave it at that.
just leave it now.
Do you think they still keep tabs on each other? Like, because I mean, it's very hard. Like, if they go on Twitter, people repost them, and I think, I mean, I have a little nosy at my exes now. Everybody does.
But I don't know.
If I see something, I'll have a look. I won't like type his name in and go in, but like if something popped up and I like,
Oh, if something popped up, then
Yeah.
yeah, I'd read it. But like, I wouldn't go and search it.
no. But do you think like if something pops up like they have a read into it?
Yeah, I don't think they'd just like scroll straight past it.
No, I
They'd
think you'd have a little
definitely read
look.
it. Yeah.
Could have a look. Why do you think people are so obsessed with celebrity couples?
Because of drama. Full of drama.
Yeah.
There's always something with one couple.
I mean, I think with the whole Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, I want Jennifer Aniston. I love Jennifer Aniston.
I love Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, Angelina Jolie, what movies has she been in?
But I do like her as well.
I like Angelina Jolie. Do you think people romanticize toxic relationships?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Maleficent.
Oh yeah.
Shut up. What? Why am I not realising all this?
Yeah, she was Maleficent.
She was Maleficent, weren't she?
Yeah.
Like, why am I not?
I mean, she's got bone structure for sure.
Lara Croft.
Unreal. Is she in Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah.
I thought so. I'm sure that was Brad. I can't remember.
Yeah, well.
But I definitely do think people kind of romanticise toxic.
Yeah, I do.
And I think,
Like, people, like, normal people even do.
yeah.
Like,
And I think,
girl.
like, if there is any, like, haters out there, just stop and think, like, imagine if your first love went crazy viral online. It must have been hard for him to, because if one of them were crying, they were paparazzi it, and then it's a massive article.
Yeah.
And it's not just like, it's like on Sun for, like, influencers. It's like
everywhere,
everywhere. Like, I mean, look at Molly May and Tommy when they split up. It were on Sky News.
I know.
Like, literally on Sky News. That is wild. How invested people get in, like, people's relationships.
It's mad, innit?
Because for me, like, when me and my ex broke up, if it were on Sky News, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
I'd be a bit embarrassed.
I would. It must be embarrassing.
Yeah.
It must be like torture for them.
Because, like, they're having to deal with it at home.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Out in public, they
having
can't
to go
escape
out
it.
and then dealing with it, yeah.
And it must be awful for Benny and for Hayley, because I know people say stuff about Justin to Benny, and I know people say stuff about Selena to Hayley. Like, that must be awful,
Yeah.
because you can't escape it. Stuff about Justin to Benny, and I know people say stuff about Selena to Hayley. Like, that must be awful,
Yeah.
because you can't escape it, and
No.
they're both happy. They're both in loving relationships. We're never going to get an answer.
No.
There might not even be an answer.
They're not going to come on and be like, story time.
Yeah,
Like, they're not.
Jeremy
gonna do
Kyle.
that. They've got, yeah, like, they've got, like, better stuff to be doing.
So, in your opinion,
Like coming on our podcast.
yeah, come on our podcast. Who do you think is the most iconic couple ever? Do you know, for me, it might actually have to be Tommy and Molly May.
Yeah, but then newest one is like Tom, Claire, and Molly Smith.
Yeah.
Like they're big now.
I think like all.
And he's from Barnsley, just saying.
He is. Hi Tom.
Hi Tom. Hi Molly.
Yeah. But I think the most iconic couple ever. I think if you're talking like huge, I'd probably say Diana and Charles.
Yeah.
That was huge.
We love you, Diana.
I know. Like, that was humongous.
And that's another story time because.
What, when we went to Paris?
Yeah.
Yeah. We went on the thing.
Like, love Diana.
Yeah. And I think a massive part, like, probably just to like end up on, I mean, it's not been a long one, but I think just because it's been circling a minute, and I would personally like to get other people's opinions on it. I don't know about you, Jess. I know it's not really your thing, but like, I am obsessed. Like, if I see something, I'm always on Twitter and I'm like looking, and it's like, oh, Selena does actually follow Justin. And
yeah,
I think everyone's got that bit inside them where you could probably, like, I'm probably being controversial saying it right now, but you do think, oh. But I think they don't miss the couple, they miss the era.
Yeah.
The music were upbeat, the music, everything was fun back then. I think there weren't as many rules and regulations.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people now, you've kind of got like A wing, B wing, and you know, sometimes you can't speak openly like this without offending someone, and I think that's what we want to make it like, where we can speak as mine but not be offensive.
Yeah.
Like, you can love all parts but you can prefer something more,
Yeah.
and that's okay. But I think it's definitely like the era that you miss more
And the actual couple
itself.
Yeah.
But yes, that's our thoughts on the celeb couples era. Let us know which couples you think should be endgame. I would really like to know.
Yeah, I would.
And we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.